AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action
AP Radio 105.7.
You're listening to AP Radio.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio. AP Radio 105.7.
This program is sponsored by Kino Computers and Ella Rain Vesture.
Nonsi atoso mienu waneda mo na boy mamu nyina mu adwo ensam hodo ayaboabo no de asisi yeman mu ne amahodo so na medebe sombo na yansam no yaboabo no de akogu news.apmediagh.com sanso na yen Facebook and YouTube no handle na ye APTVGH e wa TikTok, Instagram na X intenten fidie no so no AP Media _GHR. Ubetumi eni edi nkita ho. Enwumre nsam no de ebedi mu akotene bi eni. Oh my Ghana, ya kyerasa ya hohoya de ya de sanso na moaso ya de ne senti ewo Jamaica, Cuba ene Sudan ya torenchama to wo no ya de niam ahodro bi akoboa. Sanso na one more ebua tu galamse ase Environmental Protection Authority EPA ka ho wo ne sentwerefo bi edo mani kire ba bi galamse ekoso se wo mo koboa galamse fo na tu aguam so ma kwanhia si afei iyoko nhwehwemu kuo ade abeto dwa senkrofo bi a wo so mo ye kew netefo na wo mo bu nkrofo asesa nkrofo bi akogu edan bi mu no iyoko fo akwachi mododo no a ya nkyiremu me de besomo afei ewo Ghana Revenue Authority ene SML contracted that woman tema OSP say eniem bia nkoye wo mu no SML fo na ka kire OSP say ontumi nane no ho se temuani foforo bi ka ho ade aboaboa no se no sia bremu ka se ebo a me de ebe somwo me din ene boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang. So for Pania Wada Action Power Faith Ministries no Dr. Kukudazi FM. Nenchacha nkwaje kwan eba ya kwan mu kwasi ada no pebia no sumu ewe ye fidie so emu no wo kyerɛkyerɛ yen kwan ye befa so aye ni betumi hu na de wo se ability to see. No ama ye hunu sasa nyankopon ye dunkumfu o Bible no kura kana wo mo enkenkan na ntimi enhunu sasa nyankopon ye dunkumfu a won pesa ne ma ebedi na chie wo masan so akodi wiase nuoma ene atetesem ne adamo ne niema no echi Dr. Ephraim na ama ye hu sasa wu yi nyame a no yi nyame nkoten won pesa obeyi obi foforo bia aka ne ho na se wo de adamo ne niema ene atetesem ne nananom ne ama niema no wo de frafra Kristofo edie ya na sa wo nipa no Dr. Ephraim kire se wo dada wo ho esanse wo ntimi nche wo ho mienu mu na wonsom ewra no mienu ba kopɛ ena obetumi asom no nukuredie mu ne senti na wuyi nyame de a no wayi ena wuyi wo nananom no matetesem so a no akwakoyi no nemom emfamfra
di pefe e wa hase nyame pese wo mo pese wo ne ne tano wo mo chi wo mo ho firi ewiase abusua no mo o sise wo mo yesa ena obeji wo mato enu nti wo ntimi wo mfrafra atetesem nkrofo na won san kase wo ye Kristo ni anase wo ye nyame ba wo dada wo ho tsese nyame se onje wo ma na henie esanse ensempakafo bi pese oboabo nipa anu no odi atrokyere won se de be ya wo benya sika enu ntina se nyese wo munim sa nokware ya ene na wo munim na wo ntumi nka esanse wo ye nyatwomfo a omo pese omo so nipa ni so wo pese wo ni nyame tena we ni nokware ya nyame pese be kacha nyame se na sorry eye na yefo yere na bisa ho rese yese odi nyame ayefo yere ebe kwa da money ho na wasan so edi na benyame wa na bi kura wo ye nyame kura nka wani nye ho kura.
Dr. Ephraim to aso ye mfato ho se obi ene oyirete na oyire no ewetwa fa ho akwane na mbabia sa ba na obusa se wokunu obaje ne fel so anasa obaje ne nije so bu okora wanye ne kora biem osesa ena nyankopon te a untumi nkone nam onananom na ewiase abusua no so na wonsan fa meta nenem
so wo yire na se oyire no ne be ma foforo koda na se osan so ba ho a wo ne beje wonsa wo be fo yire no pa na wasan so kora janu na so sa na sorry a omo susu ko atitesem afahye ase no eye omo ba nyame ho no masa so akwada money ho nyame se oye nyame nunkumfo ompesa na yefo yire no ebeko adamoni ho ni wo makoda na wo masa so abada anu nti se ohuhu se wo ye Awurade Yesu Kristo ayefo yire a bisa ho hwe se yese ubema adamoni di nyankuma di asai wo nipadua na wasa so di nipadua kro no aba nyamewa mema bebe bia ono hu na brabo na ni baby a kire bia oye ni brief a opesika ntia sorry enada so uji nsempakani bia onye papa bidi a ono so ji atitisem di na o mani di atrochre o se ubetumi asum nyame ene adamo ni brekro no a uji dadafo a oni nyina nam kwan ba kuso no edi waira said the ozozo waira so pesa woni nyame tena na kwa kan ene betumi aka na kware akiro
Dr. Kokudazi Ephraim nenchira nkwaja kwaye akwasiada no pabia no nso wadebra yan no munsam bi eno no sibisubiom ayewukuada ne fiada nwumre no nso nti yarwa jebre no watie sibisubiom no sabaya ubehu enkwaje kwan no ya twaso a ya mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wajina Ghana fo nyina nemo ede eniama wodo akwakodom Jamaica Cuba enafei Sudan emaino eniama wodo de koye wo mekeka bomu a ebesom 10 million cedis na wohwemu a eniama dodo om de koye no emo ka ho sanso ena chichire enuro mattresses gari mesi ni bi no sanso ena ntade ejanan bia ya wotumi de nenami ebi ka ho ensuo de etimi de ensuo gomu no ni nyina wode bi kwa wode kwa akọboa sebe ya torrential wene ato wo frɛ ne Hurricane Melissa eno no aboa ama anase namso mankrofo pi no ana ato na no mwansia do a ebi mho so fi a wo mutimu ni nyina askata na ye mampani ede nsam hodo to dwa no ene wose Ghana de nkrofo de nimye ni o eba na mmoa ahumobra ye wo bi dodo yetumi nya ahumobra ma nipa ma ne traso ne senti ene wo mu se yen so ye developing country na tese yenya nyinwie ye de na nso ye hu sa man bi ekọ ahokyere mu a enam se ye wa ahumobra ne ye wa agyemye nti ye so yetumi ebo abi a ye mampani agina o my Ghana nyina na emu ede niam ahodo yi akwakodoma man mi ensen
has a tradition of solidarity and compassion. And so in addition to what he referred to with Guinea and Congo, we also extended assistance to Japan by shipping cocoa products to Japan when they had the tsunami at that time. And so there's another gesture. 3 countries are going to benefit: Jamaica, which is the hardest hit, and then Cuba, but also our colleagues in Sudan. Sudan is virtually becoming the forgotten war. Because of Ukraine and Gaza, it looks like the world's attention has shifted there. And so some of the atrocities, the genocide, and the humanitarian suffering that is taking place in Sudan is not something that belongs to the 21st century. And so we all witnessed recently Al-Fashir, when the RSF went in there. A lot of people were killed, a lot of people were displaced, and those people are in camps that are being run by the Red Cross. And so even though Ghana's contribution would not resolve the humanitarian suffering that is going on, we believe that if every country contributes its quota, we can help to alleviate, what is happening in these places.
Ghana ya mampani no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na yanko NPP amayukuo ne mo 2026 bosomi edi kan ne de twatwo ene womoto presidential primary elections no. Na womo wa bedwakuo bi a ehwe sa abato we yankasa ensem so a yeradio wise ene yetisani dano. No akasa se ewo NPP ni mo no nkrofo bi wo ho a yabra womo ebeka se ya suspend womo data. Ne senti ne se we ye member ya suspend wo na uye delegate ya enka yan suspended wa obetumi akwa akoto aba na watumi ede yi frankatuni ni bi nenso ne yi a ya bra wo na se ye den sha to so e wo NPP dwumadie ni nyina mu bie no wo se ye beto akoso a se uye delegate ni ya suspended wa 2026 abato no mobeto ede yi franketoni no enka wo ho nka ho anase enkohompo esanse suspend no a wo ma suspend wo de bekoso a aginemu a untumi onkoto bi wasesa hyehyeye yi eye hunumu ne pepeyo ene ahonidie ne ahohyeso a wo pese ye adwuma e wo NPP amanyuko nim.
Nationwide album verification and validation exercise. The nationwide voter album verification and validation exercise, encompassing all constituencies and external branches, has been successfully concluded. During the process, some minor IT-related and clerical discrepancies were identified, including omissions, misspelled names, and inaccurate entries for voter ID and telephone numbers. These are purely administrative in nature and do not in any way affect the integrity or credibility of the voters' register. I'm pleased to report that all such issues are currently being rectified.
Ononyamfo Joseph Osewusojo Wise and a Yekweti Enuano. Na ye twasho kwa ye nimu wa my Ghana enka 2023 nim NSSA ye na lithium mining company e wo my Ghana ha. Na so no mpanimfo abana se aban no ene adwumaku a wonu mu efi Australia mining mu e ba ye friend Barari DV Ghana Limited for Edwo Masa Shenkrata se October 2023 ni mu a esese nke kwato mrahye bedwafie mu omonso do omonhyahye ase na etumi adwuma emfie mienu nie na asem no adam mrahye bedwafie a wabuntumi enhwenye nhyehyeye ma company yi entumi meye adwuma wo man mo omo kire se ba na sa entumi emu akora ema man no empuntu nkwanenim kane asoafo a no hwe yensa ase ho nsam so yewra enu safo seni ene ekirechire mu se enka sa adwumakuo no wo mu de nipa be oha e de beduru wo man yi mu a na nka wo mu behwe se betumi aye adwuma na nso so no ena se nkitahudi e da aban no ne company ne ntem entumi ensipinti adwumayefo oha ne nyina adwuma na eba wo mo ne senti ena wo sere se be ya enka mrahye bedwafo se ne ye mampani ne na ban ene wo mo nhwe ema lithium no yentumi ntubi wo man yi mu a enka bedwafo fo mo nan sifom se be wo betumi aye ho nhyehyeye nyina awie na etumi aye adwuma.
Said, I mean, when the agreement was being signed, that the discovery of lithium in this country offered us an important opportunity to move away from the fiscal regime that we have discussed today to new fiscal regimes, because we are in green energy transition, okay? And then lithium is going to be critical. It's going to be a critical mineral in the green energy transition. I was disappointed when it appeared to me that we were still moving along the same path of royalties, taxes, carried interest, and all those, which has never actually benefited this country. If the government is not bringing the agreement to Parliament for ratification, but the ratification is not, the agreement is not only in Parliament for ratification, it's also in Parliament for us to know exactly what is in the agreement. You know what is in the agreement? You know what is in the agreement. So when the agreement goes to Parliament, the people of this country are given an opportunity through their representatives to know what is in the agreement. So if the government is not sending the lithium agreement to Parliament for ratification, Parliament should call for the agreement.
Kane swafo aro hwa yensa aseso yewra inu safo seni ene de sansam hodwe gina etotwa na yekọ nipa atena hemo ensem.
This segment is brought to you by King's Home Studios.
Environmental Protection Authority at Wamuwa Gumontin so say Wambashama Galamsia Ecoso Mayimu Miaya Ecoso Niduomono, Omatumia Koshe a year free ho. Nene woman and Namasante one tem ha and Central 4B Edi one more a chia, baby Omubeko be a yen Central for so ye for be a diabetra bonting. As ye shy and sass saying about the Yama with the Adam Yeshaw, Eddie Ababe to just say. EP for one Central 4B a cahono, Woma Quaquina Quenchia, a war a croby, a bay or boise, and him potemo. na senti akwanhia ne si ye nyina no na lands ministry no echirechire mu se won mokọ wa na yesi galamsey yi bi koso wo nti omokọ akakọbra no na galamsey fo yi tugu wo mo nti ne yi fo ne sentwerefo yi ye nwane na dai na wo mu dwane kwatena wo mo ka wonti mirika tenta wo mu di dwane afro sanse na galamsey fo yi totobo so bo wo mo ka nim wo mu dwane no na chen ho akakọhwe ho a sentwerefo mienu na yesi wo mu prepre mu oden pa na so no ye do wo mo kwa ya sabia no wo mu guso a wo mo jo mo ho ayarehwe eno na sentwerefo enhyiamudie akoso ema wokọ asuaye a ehwe yen sase eso a de wo hwenkitahudie nsam so maame ama mawusi wo chirechire mu sese de ekọ so wo no no EPF ne sentwerefo de o mani di galamsey achi epese wo mutu ase a galamsey fo no akwakotu abro wo mo a wo chirechire bi mo de ka ho.
Notice they went on site, and so they were conducting operations around the country, going around to ascertain who was operating these machines or manufacturing the floating devices without permits, and to close down shops. And it was in one of these operations around Agyemang that the illegal miners spotted them and decided to attack them. They were pelting stones at them and things like that. And so they had to flee for their lives. And in doing that, had to take another route out of the place, out of Wasa. And it was in the course of that that they got involved in the accident. 2 journalists were in critical condition. One, they are stable. Per the reports I received this morning, they are quite stable. One had to be operated on, had a surgery yesterday. Several others, sustained injuries. Again, this incident is unfortunate. And Honorable Amakufibua, again, who also doubles as acting minister for Environment, Science and Technology, wishes to convey his utmost disappointment at the system of events for these incidences. And he wishes to make it clear that he remains resolute and unperturbed, and he is resolved to deal with the matter on hand.
Madam Amama Wosi na Adankita Hudiano ewasuye yehwe yensase no obade ne ma wode adom ye eso. Na Ghana Journalists Association asante mantem hafa no omo so akasare afa asem kro ya eho omo akasete ya de akoso de pa se ye sentwerefo ye de ani bedi nsemachi ma foforo so anya bietie na ebekwa akopa ne se ebekwa akoto nsan ye ti se ye mu a womo akasete ya womo asanso ede wonomo awre chechire nsem amanipa dodo a anase sentwerefo mienu a womo nam akwanhie so eto ananom ewansia do no anase womo nam so eprepra ye no asante mantemu Ghana Journalists Association onipa wono na eda anono wonne chirechire nsemi mu na wo hyese accident no a esi ye no enya de a wo mfa na ho goro so bibi saasi bia wo mba abonten beka empo ensentwerefo bi ya ebi wo hono mokra no ana wo mo stations ya hodo nso a wo mo de na so so no wo mo de mani bekwa kodi akire na ekoba ne se bibi se ekokosi a na se wo mo to ade de o enti ya ha adwen papa ensentwerefo enka wo mo kwesi wo mo guso atayen journalist achi bibia ni amaye muhu esanse wo no ba konkoden se mpanimfo na wo matumi ahwe se yen enkuma na yenso ye adwuma wase no ye bambo ho nsem ebetumi agina ne naso na ye toso ewo ensan fufuro hu aguguso a wo hwame na fei wotie AP enwumanu nsia kase ebo AP Radio 105.7 kasafidie eso yekọ yanemu a mankasim na ababeto dwa se opani bi a wanya mfinhia no aduonu ensia wakwa kwafefe abema bi we kwa wanya opani wono soso ya brantie abema a wanya mfinhia nso 7 years ene wono a wanya 26 wakwa kwafefe no aposifo abekasa afa ho wo mo kire se me no kasa die abrantie no wo mo so ne ho de na kwa kwahye wo mo akache a omuguso eye enhwehwemu efa asam ne ho Prosla nyamesam enekuta amane bono dodo no a ya wode besom yen esanse nsem bi sei sese no ohwemu a emampanifo bi ena wonmo sore memo a anase memo a enkuma eso ena memampanifo bi nso sore emma enkuma so fefe wom sese de aba betom emema mpanimfo no adan wo mo ho asi mmofra mmema so ena ma mpanimfo bi nso so atiasi maaya no so se se de yekoso no asem no ni enyan pa Priscilla ena ekuta ya mane ba wade beso me Prisi ma joy
me Joso sister Afia
na bibia bokode
nyame adom
Abanti abakwa akofefe abamu ayi asam ne mu nkyeremu ne sai
yebe me APA fo nyina adwo na asem ne nkyeremu anyina ne se abrante bi onu wedi mfie no mfihie aduonu nsia a ono wo mankesim na enemre ne ho aka edwam na edwa ne ho aka mu nyina ne se oni akra keto a wenya mfie no nso papa sese no na de ya wo ne se akra ne kra nsa anya oba oye be ma me ne wo kasei papa penimu enti sa akofa akra keto ato se ne ekoso okro yi mu a akofa ne to a na ubisem sisi akra ne da South Pond Hospital a me ne wo kasa sisi na sama asem ni si ye no akra ne papa wo fie na o se akra ne be ka kire ne se papa o si mesi afa meto aye se agra ta akra ne twem akọ okọ ne be bi no se obra me nsuma o ene se o de kọ fa akra ne to no papa ne so te sa no wan tra ne to so na se wan ka se wo bo ana se me hwa ma o ene o de kọ police station ne a police for akoso abrante mu o mankesi ma me no ka se die o da mankesi police station
abafra no yebeka se sani ade ne sinya nsunsuaso wo no so no anu odin yie pa na wane ne hya ase no ano na eto adadi ana wane na adikan ye bia kwa kire nti sani ase nya nsunsuaso wo abafra no so na wo soro
sister Afia se oni obi foforo eye bi won chan di a ye nyante ye na mom akra ne de edi kan ye ofa akra ne to ana akra ne be ye fast o ka kire ne papa utumi ushema na ye se maami ni fie nti papa no be born na mane a papa na antna ne to so kra o de akra ne call hospital wie ya na ombe fa ablante ya asamwe wadi sansem humanti sei
ewa posifo akacho ansa wo de wani adi ho no achi a abrante no agye atom sanse bi wa mokofa na sa no amubusa no se de abofra ne ka no no kra na watumi agye atom
Stacey asanye asem ne tie no sanya asem ne tie no akoye bibi se me de esiefo bekọ ye nchi kakra na wona social media so bi ase justice for Ransford no ta na akoye pepepe na apolisifoɔ nso de se bi asem beto omanim na se ukofo omo na se ekochiwa omo ye nhwehwemu ansa omo de bibi etesa no ababe suja amaitiefo nyina tibi na sa na ya so abrante ni nsemu yi de na chese agite court ene be bisa abrante na ma na yi na no nenso apolisifoɔ no omo hwa se adwada we omo de ne be court akobisa bisa na no nsem na mbom dadie odem a omo mane mbefie sese
okay Priscilla na se anwumre yi
me da sisi
Priscilla nyamesam ne amane boni a yene no twetwe nkomo wo sa asemi ho ye to aso a iyoko nhwehwemu kuo no ahabeto dwa se nkrofo bi a wo mo hya Kyem achi no mbudi bone se Kyem no company bi omo do omo ye o madwuma kama o nanso nkrofo bi na tete sa Kyem na ti a omo ye omo se ye fa wadwuma ye de wo kwa brochire ye de wo kwa he ne he na won ho afa wo enti se koba ne se wo frɛ numbers ne na akokoduru ho no a omo agi fie efimu na wo de mu nyina mu agum na ne mabone ene wo de mu eye iyokofo keka wo mo ho no wo de wani kire mu e wa frigya kwa abre south abato mpeso no so wa sentimentem ha bo ho wo mo akwa akohunu nkrofo pia se ya che wo mo ede wo mo agudan mu na ye de wo mo edi dwuma nse wo mo die sa so ene wo Kenya se e wo kwa abre east mansi ni mo no e ho so wo mo kwachi bia oba santemantemu a de oda anti-human trafficking unity ano ewo iyoko staff officer Dominic Mensa echirechire mu se enkrofo no a yakwa kwakire wo mo no emu be ahasane echire yi ena se wo mo de wo tom ba bi oni yesi ye fa wo madwuma na ye frefre wo mo baaye emu be aduonunum ekọ soso wo mo na ye masters gangalia no a wo mo na hyehye ho se ye mfa we nkwoto abonten obi be pese obenya adwuma na ye nti wo mo ba na ya kire wo mo eno soso omo aposifo aso wo mu a wo mo ahye ehwehwemu ase na ekoso.
They were engaging in employment scam in the name of QNet and also human trafficking, because some of them, they told them that they were taking them to the various places, and then they go here, they told them no, that agreement doesn't exist anymore, and that there's a business in the form of QNet that they have to engage in. So far, the victims that we have are all Ghanaians, and most of them are from the northern part of Ghana. The victims, we first of all have to get shelter for them, make sure they are okay by way of feeding and medication and all that. Then after that, we have to liaise with their families to ensure that they are properly reintegrated with their families. And what we've realized is that most of them have been indoctrinated to believe in what they are doing. So even when you're advising them, they find it very difficult to understand you.
Staff officer Dominic Mensah so eka eyoko nhwehwemu kuo no bi wono ene de sanchire mu nyina e de abeto dwai ye twa ye ho na agye aboafo nkrato ye ba ye kodwadie mu ensem.
Dr. Kuku Dazi has written a very informative book called How Demons Operate. This revelational piece exposes all the deep secrets about demons to set you free from their evil clutches. You can purchase the book online on Amazon.com and Bol.com, or also grab a copy from Continental Supermarket at Ayediase or the Kyem Shell Shop in Kumasi. You can also call us on 050-644-9797 for your copy. Get a copy right away.
I welcome you to Kino Computers, your one-stop shop with the perfect tech solution. At Kino Computers, we give you the best deals on quality laptops, phones, and accessories. Whether you're looking for a high-performance laptop for work, a reliable phone for staying connected, or the latest accessories like M.2, SSD, wireless mounts, ergonomic keyboard, and USB adapters to boost your productivity, we've got you covered. We also provide expert repair services as well as nationwide delivery on all our products. Visit us at Adum on the ground floor of the Abanaba Plaza near the Relish Health Shop for unbeatable prices and exceptional service. For more information, call us on 0248 137672. 0248 137672. Kino Computers, beyond your expectations.
Download the AP Media app now at apmediagh.com/app. It is currently available for Android devices. Coming soon to Play Store and App Store. For desktops, UPS, toners, and printers galore, Bell Enterprise has got it all, from CCTV cameras to office chairs that keep you in style at affordable prices that will make you smile. For schools, businesses, and individuals alike, we have what you will surely like. Contact us on 0245 099 786, 0245 099 786. Bell Enterprise. Shop with ease. Introducing the Smiling Shark Outdoor Solar Camping Light. A new modern way of lighting up your world. It's a powerful portable lamp with 2 modes of brightness, a strobe light, as well as a flashlight. You can power it through solar charging or Type-C charging. With a built-in high-capacity lithium battery, you can also use it as a power bank to charge up your mobile phone through USB. To purchase one, contact 055 051 5323 or 053 520 3534. This segment is brought to you by Tizo Aluwex.
Etwa ho kwaje ya boafo nkrato ya saba AP enwumre no nsia kase ebo na ekoso AP TV and AP Radio 105.7 kase fidie so yeko enhwahye bedwafia abedwafo ya womo maye tifiro fam ho no mantam no eye num na ewo ho abedwafo ni nyina na aka wo mutiri apam ho a womo etiseni eyeyera mahama ayarega wosanso eye edomdodo ba no dani ewo mrahye bedwafie ho na Northern Caucus of Parliament no womo ene mpanimfo bia eka bia wom ewo ye economy ho nsemu na afekua ye ho nsemu ene hyiaye no mso maye tifiri fam no ekame ye se mpuntuo eye aye na ede ama wom pa ne senti ene womo hwe ne mu se be kakra no na nke omanga na nuane ye nya nyina ne dodo efro maye tifiri fam ho ene ba nto mu hyiamu no ene womo dwendwen ho kwan yom befa so na enwuma betumi akọ maye tifiri fam ho ne titire ene kuaye ho nsam ebe ya akọno ma mabunu so ede wo mo ho ahyemu se be ya betumi aboa ama ehon so se ye kase ye pemia ye miaye a empuntu atumi akwaso na omanga na enya mfaso de so efiri wo mo ho a ye betumi abo maye tifiri fam aka ho.
Took a decision that one area that we want to focus on is to develop the agricultural potential of the North as the breadbasket of the country. We believe that that's something we can do. So we took some strategic decisions, looked at past studies that have been done regarding the potential of the North as the breadbasket of the country, and decided to zero in on that as one project. And so we invited our regional ministers from all the 5 regions. They came down, and then we engaged the regional ministers on the idea of transforming the North into the breadbasket of the country. And the regional ministers bought into the idea, and so we tasked them to go back and then study the various available locations where we could really try and mobilize investments into large-scale commercial agriculture. And so they went back, they did the studies, and then they sent us their reports. We decided that we needed to build the capacity of our regional ministers to really anchor this initiative. And so the Northern Caucus raised funds and sent all the 5 regional ministers, and they were joined by the Bono regional minister, to South Africa, where they spent 10 days in the Limpopo province of South Africa, which has similar geographical features as northern Ghana.
Ononyafo Mahama Yarega ono eneye ebrashebedwam adom dodo no ba no dania omaya tifido fam mantam no eyenum na ewo ho NP so mo ho so oyetiseni eda wo ma no ye to aso akoyede mu a strategic mobilization limited ye twaniti asa SML4 na OSPC wa bandada no abreso omone Ghana Revenue Authority for edi ehyiemu ni nkitahudie bia amwa wo man no emaye boka ewesikasem bi hu pa ne senti why na adwen se SML4 ene GR4 star brempanimfo a na deda ho nyina wodo mu begina ebra no nim na SML ni mu no opani ba kwa wono so di akotene ewo ho ene den se wa ba besu dwa se kame yese yen Ghana ha no ye kwadubofo pani eye OSP ye rakisi ajaben epese de mra no hye ne nsam se wo hu bibi no wonya mfa nkọ court mpa no aba abonten abeka te se de nipa no asanie no akoso awie ni wadi asem ni mufo no wase nya sa nete enti OSP ma ne nya ne ho te se wo yetemuafo anase wo ye judge ni a wonya hu asem na no wabu atan na wie wonya hu se bibi nkoso a wonfa nkọ emra no anim na temuafo ntena asem no so eni wie ekoba ne se nipa ko no edifo a ye hu se odifo wodi bi mu so a na kire se wasam no ankwa nkọ ba bia ne senti en wose wo mo SML fo de enya de mo betena ma OSP agu wo mo di hu fi wonfa nkọ pie mra no anim se be ya mra ne mum ebe kire de ekoso enyina.
OSP is a fact-finding institution. Its mandate, we all know, is to investigate alleged corruption and corruption-related matters, and to present its findings and evidence before a court of competent jurisdiction for adjudication. That's simply what it is. So you cannot turn yourself into a judge, and that's exactly what OSP has done. And within its remit, it has sought to denounce individuals and, made it look like wrongdoing has happened even before it heads to court.
Ora Sefas Boyo aka SML Agyemang no ho ebi en wose OSP ntimi nada no temuafo wonya asem na wonfa kwase ni bi ho na ebu atan na wo mu hu sasem no mudi mufo anase wo mudi hu ebem ye ko amanwodo so ensem.
This segment is brought to you by Desat Solutions.
Ye ko Indonesia na awanebone se nkremofo asom dan ba ko wo ho mox ya nkrofo dodo no anebo mu emu bebre no asoso aye desuafo edipa be aduonum 55 wo mo prepre mu odin pa ama emu aduonum 954 ba bi omhota no so yese anu odin pa enya semkuma na ehwehwemu ahyase no adumoma hu se abamu bia wanya mfinhia no dunso 17 years wono ena emise de topa ya hye ne ho en wode kọ hokokoto ye onu akasa mu de wanto ananum wansie do wo mo de na kwa kopie mu ewa ya sabia wo je ne ho ayarehwenti abambofo wo ho ena wo so ma hyase abamu wanya mfinhia dunso yi ne din de san hemfa no wo na wofo ne hwan mo na hwan na soma no se won fa sa topa ye no enhye ne ho na won kowura mox ho ni nyina no wo ma hyenhwehwemu ase.
Explosions at a mosque in Indonesia's capital Jakarta that injured dozens of people during Friday, November 7th. Prayers could have been an attack, officials indicated, with a 17-year-old student identified as the suspected perpetrator. Police said 55 people were in hospitals with a range of minor to serious injuries, including burns, after the blasts at the mosque inside a school complex in the Kalapa Gading area. Luciana, a cafeteria cook who was preparing lunch for students, described the attack, saying the sound was massive and people rushed outside in a panic. Another witness said he saw a lot of injured victims, with some whose faces were destroyed.
Diasie ewo Indonesia no so yade ho amanebo esomo enno. Ye gina manhodwo so nsemi so na yade anwume no nsi akase nyina asi. Ensemu aba ye no kwa news.apmediagh.com aboabo no de akogu ha betumi akwakenkan bi. Ewo ye Facebook and YouTube no APTVGH, TikTok, Instagram and X and fidie no APmedia_GH betumi ene yadi nkita ho wo ye social media platforms ahodo nyina eso. Ene fiada ne senti nonson Dr. Kukudazi FM ne nkyerɛkyerɛ nkwaje kwan simisubi mbaba wakwan muntia no agyebre na wonso watumi atie nkwaje kwan emu ensem no bi bedin ene boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang makramo.